Hello and welcome everybody to South Mountain Lacrosse. I'll be your play-by-play and color commentator for tonight's high school varsity game between Pinnacle High School, otherwise known as the Pinnacle Pioneers, and the Xavier College Prep Academy here tonight. Join alongside me, Matt Weisiker. Matt will be our camera operator for tonight's game, and we're streaming across all platforms on South Mountain Lacrosse. This event is also sponsored by Arizona Girls Lacrosse League. It's an exciting one. Both teams tied for fourth. Obviously, the one with the bigger goal differential, a little bit more ahead. But Pinnacle and Xavier both looking to have a hard-fought game. Me and Matt had an opportunity to talk to some of the coaches beforehand, and it was a great conversation. I know Jack Nugan, the head coach over for Pinnacle, was really wanting to play some hard ball here against Xavier. You know, this is a game where you're going to see a lot of physicality, especially with Pinnacle having girls have certain backgrounds related to basketball, even flag football. A lot of physical play will be on Pinnacle's side here tonight. And Xavier College Prep also has former head coach at Pinnacle, now an assistant coach over at Xavier, Reginald Younger. He is also going to be looking to help lead this Xavier team to another win, bringing their record up to a 3-2. Don't forget, Pinnacle is also looking to extend their record to 3-2. So we'll see what happens here tonight between both these teams in just a minute, as we'll have our first draw of the night underway soon. Now, after the short break, we are officially back. Xavier College Prep, as well as the Pinnacle Pioneers, looking to get things started here at Pinnacle High School. The Pioneers will have the home team advantage. Starting lineups are now being assessed by both these teams. And again, as we were talking about earlier, should be a very physical game between both of these squads. The JV teams just wrapped up, and Pinnacle wound up taking that one away. Now Varsity will be underway. Both referees will also make their way to the drawing zone here at midfield. And going over some of the stat lines real quick, most likely we'll see Gretchen Eskew, who was a draw winner and has the most on Pinnacle's team with 11. Now let's also move over to the top goal getter here for the Pinnacle Pioneers. That's going to be Taya Moorer. Moorer was one of the key pieces that we heard Jack Nugan kind of talk about a little bit. And we're going to see this team really try to step up with their forwards. They're going to play physical. They're going to want to move the ball downfield quick. That was one of the biggest things that we heard Jack kind of talk about. He wanted to see a lot of meshing and a lot of X's and O's being played, being able to get back in their spots and really trying to make things happen in that formation. Plus, if we head over to the other side for Xavier College Prep, we're going to see people like Claire McCloskey, who has knocked 7 goals so far for this Xavier team. And let's not forget about the other midfielder / attacker, Amelia Bush, who scored 6 as well for the Xavier College Prep. But the main attacker for this night that we'll be looking out for is number 18, McKenna Packer. 10 goals on the season so far, currently leading her conference. Both these teams, again, tied for 4th place in the conference. This is going to be a tough game. A lot of goals will be given out, but also a lot of physical defense will be played as well. So we'll be watching that on both sides. Now, heading over to the goalkeepers for Pinnacle, we'll have Hannah Gatton in the goalie zone tonight. 13 saves on the season. We're going to see what happens between these two teams in just a minute, as the first opening draw will be initiated here in just a few moments. Getting ready for it, referees placing the ball between both midfielders. Getting ready for opening draw. And referee signals, draws up, and winning it and trying to take it away is Pinnacle. Pinnacle will try to move forward with it. Pinnacle moving upfield, solid attacking, but great defense being played out by Xavier. Quick little foul, and now heading forward with it is going to be Pinnacle. Pinnacle trying to move up with it. Solid passing on the right side, far end of the zone, taken away again by Xavier. Now Xavier getting it right back. Xavier trying to push forward. Solid defense and solid offense being played already. Now on the far side is Xavier. Xavier trying to cut through the middle. Moving back and forth with it there was Pinnacle, number 7. That was going to be Mackenzie Jordan. She's had a great time here as well for Pinnacle. Been one of the key midfielders too for this team. Playing things along the back end of the crease now is Pinnacle. Trying to move forward with it. Pioneers rotating along the left side of the crease. Can't get it to go. Solid movement inside the arc. Firing away. But a good block here by Xavier. Makes it for naught. Pinnacle picking this one back up. Trying to move up with it again. Playing on the outside part of the arc. Handling it now again is number 10. That's Hannah Leakey. Pinnacle, solid stick work. Moving back and forth with it on the right end of the fan. Cutting back on the left side is Hannah. Hannah can't get it. She'll pass it across the top of the arc. Now, this is something we saw Jack talk about a little bit. He wanted to see his team attack a lot more up front and right up the middle. Firing away and finding the back of the net, however. That's going to be number 4 for Xavier, Amelia Bush. And Amelia Bush fires away, and Xavier gets themselves on the board early on. A minute and 30 gone by. Xavier already getting a quick lead on the home team. And that'll be the 7th goal for Amelia Bush for her this season. Now getting ready for another draw after the goal by Amelia Bush. Pinnacle looking to get themselves back into an attacking position. Try to move the ball on the opposite end of the field now. Get themselves out of this midfield position that they've stayed in so far. This one up, trying to take it away is Pinnacle. Xavier will take it back, and they'll move forward with it. Handling it's number 18. That's going to be McKenna Packer. Packer trying to move up. She'll be on the right side. Trying to find an open woman. And Packer moving towards the top of the fan again. Rotating in again is number 4. That's Amelia Bush. Just scored the first goal for Xavier. Moving back with this Packer. Packer still trying to move along the arc. She'll dish this one out to the top of the fan. Handling this one is number 12, Isabella Anchondo. Solid stick work. Great dekes too from Xavier. Trying to keep this one alive. Pinnacle just trying to play hard defense here to get it out of their own zone. Xavier making solid moves on the opposite side of the arc. Trying to move in with it. Cutting back and forth, but good defense. Good double coverage there by Pinnacle. Handling it again is Xavier. Moving things back and forth. There was Addison Karsnitz. She was handling it at the top of the fan as well. Packer dishing this one along the back end of the crease. This one will roll out of bounds, and that'll be given right back to Pinnacle. Pinnacle has the opportunity now to move the ball forward. We're going to see Pinnacle carry this one in. Trying to move along the near side of midfield. Handling it was number 16. That was Madeline Hunt. Moving it forward again is Pinnacle. Double coverage here on number 12. That was Audrey Stouffer. Good passing in their own zone. Trying to move this one up now. Handling it's 23. That's Olivia Basol. Now moving it forward again is Pinnacle. Pinnacle finally finding themselves in an attacking position. Handling it is number 25. That's Taylor Cotney. Good passing back and forth. Handed off to Zoe Robbins. Moving on the inside part of the arc. Double coverage. Passing this one right back out to the top of the key. And this is what I was talking about when Jack Nugent was saying that they wanted to see their girls play more at the top of the zone. They wanted to have these players take these shots a little bit more outside and be a little more aggressive here on offense. This one gets fumbled at the arc. Trying to take it away is Pinnacle. This one gets dished out by handling it is Zoe Robbins. Great takeaway. Almost thrown away, but Madeline Hunt's able to bring it back in. Madeline Hunt cutting on the inside part of the crease. Looks like we'll have a flag on the play, and that'll be a penalty. Looks like we'll have a green card get awarded. And now a big moment here for Pinnacle to try and keep things moving in their favor. Setting up at the top of the zone, Madeline Hunt. Madeline getting ready, passing it on the inside part of the fan, and that won't go. Great defense there by Xavier. Pinnacle trying to move this one forward. This one getting scrambled along the back end of the crease. Trying to move in on the inside and getting stuffed around. Trying to throw it in, but can't find anything. Great shot, however, still nonetheless by Gretchen Eskew. She was trying to find something top shelf. She almost had it, but a great block, however, by Xavier's very own Zoe Alexander. And apologies, that was Ariana Chang, number 25 for Xavier, coming down with a solid block there. Handling again at the top is Gretchen Eskew. Eskew trying to move forward with this opportunity. She'll cut on the inside, try to throw, and we'll have another penalty. And that was a violation on Pinnacle. This one will be awarded right back to Xavier. Xavier now has the opportunity to move things forward. Handling it again is Packer on the near side. She's got room in front, 2 defenders in front of her. Handling her on the left side is number 17, that's Taya Moore. And turning on the Jets here is number 16, that was Keegan Packer. She just kept things going on the near side. Great speed, being able to split lanes between defenders. Handling it again is McKenna Packer. This one passing along the top end of the fan. It was great stick work too by Claire McCloskey. Moving in on the inside is Xavier. And we'll have another goal by Xavier as this one sneaks in. And Xavier now goes up by 2 against the home team. And a great goal there by Xavier as they were able to sneak this one in right past Pinnacle, and Xavier's up by 2. 7 minutes remaining here in the first quarter of play. Still a lot of time left for Pinnacle, only down by 2. There's still room for them to make good opportunities attacking. We saw a great attacking play that lasted for over 3 minutes in Xavier's own side of the pitch. We can still see that from Pinnacle. Xavier playing hard offense. It's been working out in their favor, being able to find people across the inside crease, and they've been making things work. We're going to see how they can assess this later on in this game, but now we're getting ready for a next draw. Xavier and Pinnacle both lining up. Getting ready for the draw. Ref signals, and this one's up. Trying to take it away is Pinnacle in good positioning at midfield, but this will be recovered by Xavier. Solid passing on the inside. Packer handling it across midfield. Trying to turn on the Jets, and she'll get a solid pass over to number 2. That's Mia Callahan. Callahan now on the right side. She'll alternate along the back end. Now we'll be seeing X formation a little bit here. Get a little squandered. We saw a quick mesh formation as well get there for Xavier. Weren't able to get anything on the inside crease. Here's Callahan trying to move it up on the inside. Packer was trying to take it away. This one gets squandered, however, by number 12. That's Aubrey Stauffer. Xavier will recover it. Handling it is 4. That's going to be Amelia Bush. She scored the first goal of the game for the Xavier squad. Packer at the top of the fan will dish this one right back over to Sydney Mackey. Handling it well on the right side of the crease, though, was number 3, Addison Kasnitz. And great work trying to move up on the inside. Stouffer trying to get an opportunity there, but that gets squandered. Pinnacle trying to take it back up. Packer will recover. Packer on the right side. This one will go right back over to number 8. That's Claire McCloskey. Solid movement now on the far end of the pitch. We're going to see a lot more movement here from behind from the Xavier team. Try to find people in front of the goal, get people in front of the crease. That's going to be the name of the game for the Xavier squad. We're going to see them cut on the inside part of the crease, trying to fire away. Packer wasn't able to get that one loose. And that'll be a violation awarded on Pinnacle. Taking this one again will be Xavier. Xavier has the opportunity to work something on the inside part of the arc. Now gearing up for a shot is Xavier. Here's the opportunity. Throwing it in is Packer, but a great save nonetheless by Rain. Rain Torella, number 32, the goalkeeper for this Pinnacle squad, making a great stop, not allowing Xavier to go up by 3. That was a great opportunity, but an even better job defensively by Pinnacle. 5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter still. Lots of time left to go. Moving up on the far end of the field, moving forward with it. Good speed by Packer, cutting up on the inside. Trying to make a deke move, and will be for naught. Great defense by number 14 for Pinnacle. And we'll see a overhead shot and an overhead pass. Apologies, that'll go out of bounds, and this will be awarded back to Pinnacle. We saw Pinnacle move upfield from a previous play like this and hold some great positioning over Xavier, so we'll see what they can do here again in this situation. Moving up with it is number 18. That's going to be Caitlin Coda. Coda moving forward with it. She'll dish this one out to the right side. Good job by Madeline Hunt handling it. Now they'll move forward with it. Handling it again is 30. That's Zoe Robbins. Moving up on the far end is Pinnacle. Pinnacle trying to move this one even further. They have a great opportunity trying to cut up on the inside. Moving to the left. Throwing right. Fires. And an even better block by Xavier. And a great play squandered there by the goalkeeper for Xavier Prep. And Pinnacle had a great offensive drive there. That one was for naught. Moving along the back end of the crease here, we'll see Pinnacle try to work on the back end. Great job here handling it. Pinnacle's number 30. That's Zoe Robbins handling it once again. Solid play from the top. You see a few more drops here on the near side of the field. Trying to cut in is number 17. That's Taya Moore. Moore cutting in on the left side. Trying to throw. She fires. Finds top shelf. Pinnacle getting another one right back. And Taya Moore getting her first goal. And putting Pinnacle back in the scoring column here in the later stages of the first quarter of play. 3 minutes and 22 seconds remaining. And a great goal top shelf from Taya Moore. That'll be her 5th goal of the season for the Pioneers, and she continues to lead this team in goals. And a great job by Pinnacle being able to get a goal right back. Xavier still in the lead by 1 here in the late stages of the first quarter. Still lots and lots of time left to play. Getting ready again for the draw. Xavier's won both draws that we've seen between both these teams. Getting set again. Referee will place the ball. Move away. And here's the signal. Getting ready. This one's up. Pinnacle trying to take it away. And Xavier is able to maintain possession. And this one's still on the ground. Great ground ball control by Pinnacle. They'll move this one forward. They have an offset formation against Xavier right now. Pinnacle cutting in on the right side. Deking in on the left. Firing. And just out. That'll be deflected. Apologies. That'll be deflected from Ariana Chang. And a great job there for Pinnacle to get the ball back. Pinnacle winning their first draw. 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. If they want to make late changes to this game, they can do it right here in the first quarter. Good plays, good deke moves. Moving it up on the inside is Pinnacle. Squandered, triple coverage. Taking this one away is Pinnacle. Moving this one up on the right end. Trying to cut forward and cutting back. Zoe was able to handle that one well. Handling this one again is 36. That's Michelle DeLong. And good possession at the top of the fan. Trying to move this one back and forth. Handling it again is going to be number 18. That's Caitlin Coda. Now handling it is number 12. That's Audrey Stouffer. And this one gets loose. Xavier able to take possession right back. Xavier with great ground ball possession. Handling it again is Xavier after another ground ball that got loose. Now running forward with it is Mia Callahan. Callahan's got room in front of her. She's splitting through defenders, trying to run up through the top of the fan. She'll cut to the right and give time for her other teammates to catch up with her. Moving this one along the back of the crease is Xavier. 1:44 remaining. Xavier trying to make a last-minute goal here in the first quarter. Handling this on the far end of the field. Trying to cut this one in. Handling it is Avery Thomas. Now moving it again is Packer. Packer at the top of the fan. Moving this one right back over to number 5, Sydney Mackey. Xavier again handling this one, trying to get something going on the inside. Wasn't able to find an open teammate. Packer again handling it at the top of the fan. She wants to cut on the inside, but has defenders in front of her. At 1:08 remaining. Great offense here by Xavier, being able to go up by 2 goals. And they'll throw this one in along the back end of the crease. What a great cut there by Packer, throwing that one in. And Xavier goes up again by 2 with less than a minute remaining in the first quarter. 3-1 is the score now after Xavier has been able to make a great job of that mesh formation, being able to find players on the inside part of the crease and just fire away. Great job being able to pound that zone, and they've been working it to perfection. The rotations have been perfect as well for the Xavier team. The offense has been great. They've been physical, which is one of the things we both heard from both of these coaches today heading into it. We've seen great play styles from both of these squads, and Xavier is able to keep this lead. Now, moving up by 2 with less than a minute remaining, Pinnacle has the opportunity still to maybe make a last-minute break in this first quarter of play, but don't get it twisted. There's still lots of time remaining. Getting ready again for the draw. And this one's up. This will be recovered by Xavier. Great job being able to handle it. Sidney Mackey able to have it. Moving forward with it again is Xavier. 45 seconds remaining. Great movement as well from Amelia Bush. Again, she scored that first goal for Xavier that sparked this offense. Now, again, moving it on the far side with less than 40 seconds remaining is Xavier, wanting to maybe make one more goal before the end of the buzzer. Great job by Packer on the far end. Trying to make something at the far end of the fan, and this one gets kicked off the foot of Bush. But recovering the ground ball is still Xavier. Bush along the top of the fan. 15 seconds remaining. Bush trying to cut in on the left side. Gets guarded by 2 defenders. Should move in on the right. Can't find anything yet. And with 7 seconds, we'll have a violation. And it looks like Amelia Bush will have the opportunity for a free throw opportunity. Bush trying to move in on the right side. She'll cut. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and this one will die out. And that'll be the end of the first quarter of play. Xavier putting on a great offensive onslaught so far against the Pinnacle Pioneers here in this one. 3-1 is the score after the first quarter of play. We've seen great offense and great defense from both of these teams, and we can see if Pinnacle will try to take back this lead here in the second quarter of play. We'll be right back in just a few brief moments. Welcome back to South Mountain Lacrosse here on YouTube. My name's Kai Genagabis, your play-by-play and color commentator here tonight. Joined alongside me is my camera operator, Matt Weissiker. It's been a fun one here between both these teams. Xavier versus Pinnacle here at Pinnacle High School. Xavier up by 2. 3-1 is the score here. We've seen great offense from both these teams. We've seen great counter opportunities as well from Pinnacle. We've seen great play style from both of these teams. Aggressive, physicality, and speed has been the name of the game for Xavier's offense so far. We can see if Pinnacle can try to throw themselves back into this game. There's still lots and lots of time left to play. Amelia Bush started the offensive swing of things for this Xavier squad. Both these teams have a 2-2 record, looking to improve to 3-2 and get themselves out of this tied position in their own conference. And can't wait to see what the rest of it has in store for us. Again, this is sponsored by Arizona Girls Lacrosse League, so we're going to get things underway again at Pinnacle High School. Taking this one away is Pinnacle. Great ground ball control. This one's still at a loss. Xavier trying to get back possession, and they will. It never was originally picked up by Pinnacle, but will still go in favor of them as this goes out of bounds. And we saw great counter movements, too, from Pinnacle in the first quarter of play. We saw them be able to catch Xavier offset multiple times and had 2 great opportunities that got squandered after great goalkeeping from Ariana Chang for this Xavier squad. And it's been a great offensive attack from Xavier, being able to play mesh and being able to really work themselves on that inside part of the crease. Now, getting back to the action, Pinnacle at the top of the fan. Pinnacle moving this one up on the inside. Great defense being played from Xavier as this one gets swatted away. Now passing this one right back to their goalkeeper. That was number 2, Mia Callahan. Ariana Chang throwing this one out to the right. And great pass there. That one will be given right back to 23, Elizabeth Donaldson. Great defense being played out. They'll have a violation there on Pinnacle. Xavier taking this one away. Moving up towards midfield. Kicking this one up on the inside. Intercepted. Trying to move forward with it again is Pinnacle. Here's a 3-on-2 formation. Moving up on the inside. Firing. Finds top shelf. Pinnacle doing it once again. That was number 15, Madeline Hunt, being able to hunt down a goal there, and the Pioneers struck gold. And a great job being able to find that counterattack there from Madeline Hunt. They were able to catch Xavier offset once again, and they found their second goal here. Now Pinnacle only down by 1. We'll see what Xavier has in store because we saw them get there, get back, and we'll see if they can do it again. great job there by Pinnacle. That was beautifully played out. They had a great run there on the counterattack, and we've seen that so far too from this Pinnacle team. We see a lot of on-ball pressure here from the Xavier squad, and it's been catching them a little bit more towards the front of the midfield zone. That's why Pinnacle has had the opportunity to push them so far back in their own zone. So we're going to see what Xavier has here and see if they can adjust to pick themselves up and put themselves back in a 2-point lead. Now, taking this one right back is Pinnacle. Handling it again is number 17, Taya Moore. Moore now cutting up on the inside. She'll fire, she'll throw, and that'll be a violation. And that one will be awarded right back to Pinnacle. And Pinnacle has a great opportunity here to potentially tie it in the early stages of the second quarter. This one moving up on the far end of the field. Trying to push this one forward towards the top of the fan. Handling it again is number 18, Caitlin Cota. Cota dishing this one up on the inside, losing possession. Ground ball taking control by Xavier. Xavier on the near end of the field. Double coverage, passing this one back. Ariana Chang throwing this one forward. And this will go straight to midfield. Handling it again is number 3, that's Addison Karsnitz for Xavier. Xavier now on the far end of Pinnacle's own attacking zone. Now Xavier has the opportunity to take things slow and try to build up some momentum here to get a goal back. Handling it again is number 10 for Xavier. That's Sammy Schubert. This one trying to go along the left end of the crease was Packer. Packer will this one out to Bush. Bush trying to cut up on the inside. She gets right towards the middle of it, and great defense played out by Pinnacle. She had a great opportunity, but great defense played out by Pinnacle. Handling it right now is Sydney Mackey at the top of the fan. Bush will this one right back out to Packer. Apologies, that was Addison Karsnitz. This one will be now handed off to Packer. Packer handling this one along the back end of the zone. Trying to move forward with it. Cutting on the inside part of the crease. Losing possession of it, however. And trying to go beneath her legs, and she couldn't get it to go. That was a great shot opportunity right there by Mia Callahan. Trying to handle it now is Pinnacle, looking for an open teammate. And defense being played out well here. Xavier tried to take it away. They had a one-on-one opportunity, but Pinnacle, great defense trying to get it right back. They'll try to move this one up on the far end. Great deke moves on the left side. This one, cross midfield. Handling it again is number 15. That's Madeline Hunt. Madeline moving forward, finding an open teammate across the middle of the fan. Moving this one up on the right side. Tries to fire between. It almost sneaks in, and a great shot there by Madeline Sievers. She had a one-on-one opportunity with the goalkeeper and wasn't able to tuck it in. However, Ariana Chang being able to make big moves there. Now Xavier has the opportunity to move this one right back. Handling it right now for Xavier is Amelia Bush. She'll move up on the inside. Apologies, that's Mia Callahan. Callahan will finally dish this one out to Packer. Packer with a little bit of an overthrow. Now a ground ball. This one looks like it will roll out of bounds, and it'll actually be picked up by Pinnacle. Pinnacle with great ground ball possession. And we'll have a quick violation. This one will be awarded right back to Pinnacle. Moving up on the far end of the field, trying to get this more towards midfield and get back up in Xavier's attacking zone. This one will be swatted away. Another violation here by Xavier. That was on Pinnacle's number 22, Audrey Semenko. Moving this one forward is Pinnacle at midfield, trying to split lanes between defenders. Great job being able to do so. Moving forward with it. Pinnacle trying to find something on the inside, and this one gets loose. Ground ball now trying to get picked up by Pinnacle. They're able to recover. Handling that was number 47, Ava Kosakowski. Now Pinnacle trying to move this up on the inside. Firing just a bit to the outside, but able to pick it up is Ariana Chang. Chang now rolling behind the back of the net, trying to find an open teammate to dish this one out to. So throw this one out to the far side. And being able to handle it is Xavier. Xavier trying to move it up midfield. Great defense by Pinnacle, but Xavier trying to move on the counter. They have the opportunity to do so. 5-on-5 opportunity if they keep going with it. Handling it is Packer. Packer trying to move up on the far end of the fan. She'll go towards the top of it. This one right back out over to number 3. That's Addison Karsnitz. Now Xavier trying to take their time, slow down the speed of this game. already 6 minutes remaining here in the second quarter of play. Already ate up about half the time here in the second quarter. And one of the things we've seen from both these teams is that we've seen Xavier kind of catch a lead on a lot of the draw opportunities. And here's a counter, trying to deke up on the right side, carving things up, throwing across the middle of the fan, and great job by Rain Torella being able to make a stop. And that'll hold Xavier to a 1-point lead. Now Pinnacle trying to take their time with it, lost possession, violation called on Xavier. Pinnacle will take it right back, moving forward with it again in their own zone. Trying to get this out to midfield. They'll dish this one right back out. Handling it again is number 18 for this Pinnacle squad. That's going to be Caitlin Cota. Cota passing this one right back out to number 50. That's Taylor Leakey. Leakey handling it, trying to move up on the right side. 2 defenders in front of her. She falls and looks like might have been an injury on her knee. Oof. And you don't want to see that. Now Xavier on a fast break, but they'll call it real quick. And that was Taylor Leakey who went down real quick, and hopefully everything's okay. And she went down in a heap as soon as she went offset to go one-on-one with Packer, and doesn't look the great. We'll see what's to come in just a few moments, but for now we'll take a quick break as we get things figured out here on the field. Hello everybody, welcome back to South Mountain Lacrosse here at Pinnacle High School between the Pinnacle Pioneers and Xavier College Prep. We had to take a quick injury timeout for number 50, Taylor Leakey. Thoughts and prayers and condolences go out to her as she went down in a heap here on the near side of the pitch. We saw her go down really fast, and hopefully everything is okay with her. We saw her get carried off the pitch, however, by athletic trainers and what looked like family, so hopefully everything is okay with her. But we will resume play here in just a quick moment. Xavier will have possession of it, as that's where we ended last, and we'll see what's to come between both these teams as there's 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Starting off with it is Packer. Packer handling it right towards number 3. That was Addison Karsnitz at the top of the fan. Great job by Amelia Bush being able to move it over on the far end. Now playing along the back side of the crease here is going to be Bush. Bush trying to cut up towards the inside. Pass this one out to the arc. They'll try to fire away on the inside, but they won't be able to find it. And it looks like we'll have a violation call there. A yellow card will be warranted to Pinnacle is what it looks like. I believe that's Madeline Hunt walking off. This will be a bigger opportunity, too, for Xavier to potentially add to their 1-point lead. Amelia Bush has possession of it, waiting for the signal. Amelia Bush steps forwards, fires, top shelf. Amelia Bush, her second on the night. And Amelia Bush gets her 8th goal on the season. And Pinnacle finds themselves in another 2-point deficit, and Xavier finds themselves with another 2-point lead. That was a great job by Amelia Bush being able to make the most of that opportunity. 4 minutes and 42 seconds remaining here on the clock in the first half, and we've seen Amelia Bush so far knock on the door of a hat trick. Amelia Bush, like I said, 1 goal away from the potential hat trick here tonight. And again, Xavier leads 4-2. Getting ready for the draw. We've seen Xavier win the majority. About 60% of the draws have gone in favor of Xavier. Getting ready for it. Referee will step back. Ball's in the air. This one will be recovered by Xavier. Xavier moving this one forward. Handling it is going to be number 8 for Xavier. That's Claire McClowski. McClowski handling it well. She'll dish this one right back over to Callahan. Callahan moving things on the far end, too, with Amelia Bush and company. This one, ground ball. Tried to get picked up here by Pinnacle, but will be knocked away by Xavier, so Pinnacle will take back possession. Moving forward with it in our own side of the pitch is going to be number 12. That's Audrey Stouffer. One of the key players, actually, that the head coach for Pinnacle was telling us to kind of look out for, as he was saying earlier that she could be a real difference maker in this game for Pinnacle. Pioneers will lose possession of this one on the far end of midfield, but will be knocked away from Xavier, so they'll take this one right back. 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in the first half of play. We still have a lot of time between these two teams to see what the potential outcome can be at the end. Again, Pinnacle only down by 2. Xavier taking this one away. They have a 3-on-3 opportunity here. Could be a big moment here for Xavier to go up by 3. Moving up on the inside, trying to take aim, deking up on the inside, trying to cut lanes. A great behind the back pass to Amelia Bush. Bush will wait a minute as her teammates will follow suit with her. That was a great pass, however, by number 3, Addison Karsnich. A behind the back pass basically to Amelia Bush, and almost worked to perfection. And here moving up on the inside is Bush. She takes aim and fires away. Amelia Bush striking gold against the Pioneers. That's her 3rd golden nugget of the night. And now Amelia Bush has 9 goals on the season, just only 1 behind their top goal getter, McKenna Parker, who entered this game with 10 and has 11 so far. She's only 2 goals behind the top goal getter for her team now. She's fighting for goals here and wants to be the main goal leader for this team. Great job there by Xavier being able to find an open opportunity, and they were able to knock it down. Xavier up by 3. Pinnacle down by 3. Three minutes remaining here in the first half of play. Both teams getting ready for the draw at midfield again. See the referee get placement down. Finally, ball will be up. Now taking it away is Pinnacle. This will be a ground ball rolling. Pinnacle trying to pick this one up. And still a ground ball. This one gets hit up on the inside. And looks like we might have had a quick injury here. Hard to tell who went down, but it looks like we saw stick to the head. And hopefully everything's okay. We'll get athletic trainers back out here. And we'll be back in just a quick moment after a quick injury timeout once again. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the South Mountain Lacrosse Network here on YouTube. We appreciate everybody tuning in. My name's Kai Jenagabis, joined alongside me, Matt Weisker. And apologies, we just had another quick injury timeout. We saw number 12, Audrey Stouffer, go down. She kind of tripped and fell and got hit in the head by one of the lacrosse sticks as there was a ground ball still in play. Everything is okay. She looked like she was fine walking off the field. Hopefully everything is okay with her. Prayers and condolences go out, and hopefully we see her back in this game a little bit later on. Now, maintaining possession is Pinnacle. We'll get right back to the action. Pinnacle trying to move forward with it. Madeline Hunt and company. Madeline moving forward. 4 defenders in front of her. And we'll have a quick violation, and that'll be on Madeline, and they'll move this one back to Xavier. Xavier handling it. 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. Packer being guarded tightly, however, by number 23, Olivia Besolo. Packer trying to cut up on the inside. She'll go behind. And Packer will this one right back out to Packer. Packer passing this one out to number 15, Hannah Rupert. Looks like we'll have a quick violation here and a quick substitution. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Xavier going to have this one at the top of the fan. Amelia Bush in control. She'll move forward with it. Cut to the left. Here's a dish out to Packer. Packer to back to Packer. Packer trying to cut up on the inside part of the crease. She'll deke on the inside. Hand this one off to Amelia Bush. Amelia Bush fires, and a great block. Rain Torella being able to block that one as well. Now Xavier having control of it on the top of the fan. Still 5-2 here in the first half. 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining. Xavier trying to make a last-second break here and potentially change the score to a 4-point lead. And here's a pass that got squandered on the inside. Handling it is Xavier. And lots of stick work on the inside, but taking it away is Pinnacle. Moving up on the right side now is number 25 for Pinnacle. That was going to be Taylor Contney, and she's able to take control of it after being quick little shoulder check, but she'll pay no mind to it. Taya Moore moving up with it. Pinnacle trying to cut up on the inside. She finds an open lane, but nothing going for her. She'll try to cut up on the inside crease. Can't do it. She'll spin move. Cut to the left side. She tries to fire, and just a little outside. Great opportunity there by Pinnacle, just not being able to get that one on target. This will be given right back to Xavier. 50 seconds remaining here in the first half of play. And it's a beautiful night here, too, in Arizona. Nice, cool skies, nice, cool breeze. Finally starting to hit that summer heat, though, so hopefully we can get out of that one soon. Xavier taking this one right back at midfield. Xavier moving forward with it. 5-on-5 opportunity. Apologies, that's a 5-on-4 opportunity. Xavier has the opportunity to make things work. They'll move along the back end of the crease. This gives time for Xavier teammates to move forward. 30 seconds remaining. Cutting this one up on the inside. Xavier takes it away. Ground ball movement. Tries to fire. Throws it. Can't get it. That was Mia Callahan who tried to find her second goal in the season. That one went out of bounds. Now, 4 seconds remaining. Xavier trying to move this one forward. 3, 2, 1. They'll move this on the inside. Can't get it to go. And that'll signal an end to the first half of play. Pinnacle down by 3. Xavier's been able to make things work offensively all night long, being able to find the counter opportunities, being able to get the violations on the inside arc. That's been a real difference maker, and so has Amelia Bush, knocking in over 60% of the goals for this team so far. She's got a hat trick here tonight, and they have been playing wonderful lacrosse. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in to South Mountain Sports. We still have a whole nother half of action to get to in just a few moments. My name's Kai Jinagabas, joined alongside me, Matt Weisker, and we'll be right back on South Mountain Sports. Hello and welcome back everybody to South Mountain Sports Lacrosse, that is, here at Pinnacle High School in Arizona. It's a beautiful day out here in Arizona. Great night sky, great skyline view past Pinnacle High School, and Pinnacle is taking on Xavier College Prep. Now, Xavier currently leads by 3. Don't forget though, 24 minutes still remain in this back half of play, and Pinnacle has made great counterattacking opportunities, but we've seen Xavier work the fundamentals perfectly today. That's one of the reasons they have this 3-point lead. We'll see what else is going to go on between both these teams. The X's and O's have been in favor for Xavier, and we'll see what else is in store for us in these next 24 minutes of play. Xavier taking this one right back, and this one will be given right back to Xavier. Quick violation there. That'll be given right back to number 8, Claire McClowski. McClowski moving forward with it. She's at the top of the fan, has defenders in front of her. We'll dish this one out to number 10 on the squad. That's Sammy Schubert. Schubert now on the right side, dishing this one out to Packer. Now Packer handling things and taking things slow along the back end of the net. Trying to move forward towards the crease here is Amelia Bush. Bush can't do anything with it. And dishing this one on the inside, trying to cut forward with it, still handling things along the back side of the net. Now in control, Mia Callahan. Callahan trying to find an open teammate in front of her. She'll just dish this one right back out to Amelia. Handling things on the far end of the pitch now, trying to move forward with it. Now they'll dish this one out to the left side. Trying to cut on the inside is Amelia Bush. Amelia can't find anything, so she'll just dish this one right back out to McClowski. McClowski trying to cut up on the inside. Can't do anything with it. Move this one forward. And they'll just move on the outside zone again. Now trying to move forward with this Amelia Bush. She's already got a hat trick here tonight as well for the Xavier squad. Now Amelia dishing this one out to the far end of the fan. And great stick work and great stick control from both of these teams. Xavier especially has done a great job being able to kind of tear up the inside part of the arc and the fan. They've done a great job too maintaining possession and not letting too many passes get away from them. We've seen them have immaculate effort towards the ball, and they've been playing great. Cutting up on the inside, throwing top shelf, being able to run on the inside part of the crease is Xavier, and they're knocking it down, and they extend their lead to 4 now. And great job by Xavier being able to read an open lane, cut up on the inside, and that's the stick control I was just talking about right there. Moving on in the inside, finding an open lane between defenders, and being able to split it perfectly. Great job there by Xavier, and they were able to make things work. And getting that goal was number 2, Mia Callahan. And great job there by Xavier, knocking that one down. Great offense, and now Pinnacle trails by 4 with 10 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the third quarter of play. And again, this event is being sponsored by the Arizona Girls Lacrosse League. They're kind of the main league here in Arizona for women's lacrosse. and we're always happy to see them out here, always trying to support the women's lacrosse teams, and we're happy to be out here providing you the best commentary and video of high school women's lacrosse in the Valley. Now, taking this one back, Madeline Hunt for Pinnacle. Pinnacle trying to move this one forward. Ground ball taken by Xavier. Xavier trying to move up with it. Double coverage, moving it forward towards midfield. This one gets away. Ground ball picked up, however, by Pinnacle. Pinnacle loses it again. Violation now on number 12. That's Isabella and Chondo. Now, Pinnacle takes it right back. Pinnacle moving forward with it. Madeline Hunt on the far side. Spin moves and gets blocked. That'll be another quick violation. And apologies, that was on number 7, Mackenzie Jordan, who's now in the game for Pinnacle. Pioneers moving forward with it, still on the far end. They cut forward. Now, Madeline Hunt in control. She'll dish this one out to Taya Moore. Moore moving up on the inside, trying to find an open receiver on the inside. Cutting, moving forward, not able to get anything to go. And hard body shot there as that was taken by number 2, Gretchen Eskew, and she can move forward with it. Pinnacle now fighting for it with Xavier. This one goes along the backside, picked up, however, by Xavier's number 25, Ariana Chang. She's made great moves so far in that goalkeeping zone for Pinnacle, or for Xavier here tonight. Pinnacle takes up a ground ball, moving this one forward. Great possession of it. This one will actually just keep rolling, and that'll roll out of bounds as we'll see if it was last touched by Xavier, and it was actually last touched by Pinnacle. So Xavier will pick this one up and keep possession of it. 8 minutes and 53 seconds remaining. We have a running clock here. And Xavier wanting to take their time, especially with the 4-point lead that they have over the Pioneers. And a great throw cross field there by Ariana Chang. That was a beautiful throw from behind the net. And Xavier now moving up on the far end. Handling it is Packer. Packer in coverage now with number 15, Madeline Hunt. Now Packer moving this one forward. Cutting up on the inside now is Amelia Chang. Apologies, that was going to be Mia Callahan. Callahan now in possession with Bush by her side. Now in control is number 10, Sammy Schubert. Schubert trying to cut up on the inside. Schubert throws, fires, and splitting the pole between the keeper and the actual pole was Schubert, and she finds a perfect shooting lane, and she knocks it down. So Xavier extends their lead to 5 over Pinnacle. And Schubert will take her first goal of the night as well, and actually that'll be Schubert's first goal on the season for her. And a great opportunity there, literally splitting defenders perfectly, being able to find an open lane between Rain Torella and splitting the pole. A beautiful shot, and now Xavier goes up by 5. 8 minutes and 14 seconds remaining here on the third quarter, and we can see what's in store for us for the rest of this. Great offense being played out. You know, we talked to Reginald Younger, the assistant coach for this team, and he was a previous head coach for the Pinnacle squad. We were talking to him a little bit, and he was saying that these girls are all ready to fight. I even asked him if there was a girl specifically to look out for, and he said all of these girls would be playing hard, and this team will work as a whole, and they will be able to get things done efficiently. And great words, and we've seen that here tonight. Xavier being able to make things work out perfectly. Now taking this one back is going to be Pinnacle. Handling it is Hunt. Hunt moving up on the inside. Great dish towards the top of the fan. Handling that one was going to be Zoe Robbins. Robbins trying to move up on the inside. Great work on the far end of the fan by Pinnacle. Great defense by Xavier. Xavier moving up on the inside, trying to take a block move. That was greatly played out. Now Gretchen Eskew trying to move it forward. Gretchen cutting up on the inside. She'll move this one towards the top of the fan. This one over the heads of the goalkeeper and defenders. So we'll roll out and will be awarded right back to Xavier. And like I was mentioning before, Younger was talking about how much that this team will work as a whole and collaboratively, and they've done that here tonight. We've seen both of these teams play tough, and he was even mentioning this was going to be a physical game. This was going to be a game where we were going to see a lot of defense and a lot of hard-fought offense, and he has been right. We've seen a lot of that. Even Jack Nugent, the head coach over there for Pinnacle, mentioned the same thing, and we've seen it on both sides. These teams have played great, and they've played rough, and they've been physical, and that was one of the things Jack was talking about earlier about this team specifically for Pinnacle, was that this is a team that has a lot of physical sports background, and that they were really going to look to play the inside crease a lot more and going to play the top of the fan a lot more. We've seen that from this Pinnacle team, but it might be time for them to switch up just a little bit so Pinnacle can find themselves back in the scoring column. Reginald was talking earlier about how well this team has played so far this season and how he has expectations high for this team, and we've seen exactly why here tonight as they've taken a 5-point lead over Pinnacle. Now, Amelia Bush moving forward with it at midfield. Xavier having possession. 6 minutes and 23 seconds remaining. Cutting up on the right side. Handling a great defensive possession, though, is Audrey Stouffer. She's back after taking that quick head injury back in the second quarter. Glad to see she's back and playing good defense. Now, Xavier moving forward with it. Cutting up at the top of the fan. She falls down. I believe that was I believe that was Mia Callahan who was trying to cut up on the inside, and she just kind of tripped there and fell to her knees. Looks like everything's okay, so looks like we'll continue play again after the whistle. 6 minutes and 6 seconds remaining here in this one. Again, great offense and great defense from both these teams. We're going to see Xavier have an opportunity to add to their advances and their offensive onslaught. The clinic they've been putting on here tonight has been outstanding. Moving forward with it, Pinnacle, Xavier in defense, and Xavier gets this one blocked. Great job by Pinnacle taking that goal away. It was a great opportunity there, and knocking that one down was Rain Torella. Rain has possession, looking for an open teammate, trying to move this one quick. She'll alternate behind the backside of the net into her own zone. Rain still trying to look for an open teammate. Seems like there's too much coverage. Rain will be juking around and trying to play some aggressive defense is Mia Callahan. Rain still can't find an open teammate. Callahan's able to get a stick on it. This one gets swatted away. And Callahan's able to take it back. Now Xavier back in control in Pinnacle's own zone. Rain just wasn't able to get it out, and she just couldn't find anybody open. Now handling it again is Xavier. At the top of the fan is number 3. That's Karsnitz. Karsnitz handling it, dishing this one back up to Callahan. Callahan shooting, firing, got it, top shelf. Xavier throwing it in, cross body. And now the official score will be 8-2 after a pickaxe of a throw there against the Pioneers. Beautifully shot there by Mia Callahan, and Xavier will go up by 6 now against the Pioneers. 5 minutes remaining here. Looks like we'll have a quick timeout. We'll be back in just a few quick moments here after this 2-minute timeout. Hello and welcome back, everybody, to South Mountain Sports on YouTube. My name's Kamanakai Jenagabis, your play-by-play color commentator here, and joined alongside me is Matt Weisker. He's my camera operator here tonight. Smooth operator is how we call him sometimes. And it's been a fun one here at Pinnacle High School. Beautiful night here in Arizona. Pinnacle trailing by 6 now against Xavier. Xavier's been playing great physical ball. They've been doing a great job keeping Pinnacle on their toes. They've had great ground ball recoveries. They've done a great job being able to work the inside part of the arc. And we've really seen them impose their will here on this Pinnacle Pioneers team. Pinnacle still has about 16 to 17 minutes remaining here in the second half of this one, and we can see if there might be a little bit of magic here for the Pioneers. Again, 5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter of play. Pinnacle's biggest goals have came off of counterattacks that we've seen them kind of just make Xavier get out of formation, and it's worked in their favor early on, but we haven't seen too much action from them here in the second half. We can see what they have in store for us here. Xavier will try and take this one away. Ground ball recovery will be taken right back by Xavier. As we mentioned, Mia Callahan in control of it. And here's a quick check. Callahan will dish this one away. Packer in control of it now. Now Packer still handling it at midfield, guarded by 3 defenders now. She'll try to cut up on the right side at midfield, and she'll move forward with this one. Great job here trying to get Amelia Bush towards the top of the fan. Bush has a hat trick here tonight for Xavier. And here's another dish to Callahan. Callahan back to Bush. Bush trying to cut up on the left side. Great stick work. She'll move up forward. Throws, fires, top shelf. She got it. She got it. Amelia Bush fires away, and she finds herself in the double-digit column now for the season. Make that 10 goals on the season now for Amelia Bush. And real quick, now Xavier finds themselves ahead by 7 in the third quarter. And now we'll see Amelia Bush trail their team's own goal getter, McKenna Packer, by 1. So now, in case you're wondering, the top goal getters for the Xavier College Prep team is Amelia Bush with 10 and McKenna Packer, who's in the lead with 11. And this has been a great offensive onslaught so far by the Xavier's team. They've done a great job at swinging and knocking down the Pioneers. Now, getting ready again for a draw. Xavier's won the majority. We'll see what's in store here. Now, trying to take this one away is Pinnacle, and Xavier will get it right back. Ground ball control. This one's still loose, and Pinnacle will try and pick it up. Madeline Hunt's able to get possession of it. Now, 5-on-5 opportunity here. Pinnacle trying to move forward with it. Madeline Hunt moving up on the right side, and we'll have a quick violation as a little bit of a boomstick was laid down there by Madeline Hunt. And she was coming in quick there, and right in the heap of it was number 20. That was Leslie Reyes, who was just standing right in front of Madeline, and she just would not stop. She kept running. And again, that'll be a violation awarded to Madeline Hunt. That was a big hit there, and thankfully everything's okay for Leslie Reyes. This one will move forward now, but Pinnacle trying to take possession of this. This goes over the head, however, of number 23, Olivia Besola. Basula will move this one forward. Handling it again is going to be number 12. That's going to be Audrey Stouffer. Again, she's back in the game after that head injury we saw her suffer in the first half. Thankfully, everything's okay, and she's back out here playing. And this one gets squandered away. Picked up, however, again by Pinnacle. Moving this one forward now is going to be number 50, Taylor, or apologies, that was going to be 47, Eva Kozakowski for Pinnacle. Now, 3 minutes and 16 seconds remaining here in the third quarter of play. Pinnacle has the opportunity to put themselves back in the scoring column. Getting set and trying to go for the free throw off the mark. Tries to fire away. Great block! Beautifully played out by Ariana Chang, being able to fall to the knee and get that one in perfect placement to slap it away. And now, Pinnacle still keeping out of the scoring column due to that block. Great defense here from Xavier. They've done a great job playing physical and playing aggressively all night long. And we'll have another free throw opportunity here for Pinnacle. They have the opportunity to find themselves once again back in the scoring column, something that they haven't seen since the first half. Now, moving up forward, throws, fires, it'll sneak through! Pinnacle finding themselves back in the scoring column. And I believe that was taken by Michelle DeLong for Pinnacle, and now make it a 3-9 ball game. That'll be DeLong's second goal on the season here for Pinnacle. So 3-9 is the score here. 3 minutes remaining. And Xavier still in the lead by 6. Great job by Pinnacle finally finding themselves back in the scoring column here in the late stages of the third quarter. They'll get ready for the draw again. Drawing for Pinnacle is going to be number 2, Gretchen Eskew. Lining up will be Amelia Bush for Xavier. Oh, we'll see what's in store for us. This one will get set, getting ready for the draw opportunity. Again, Gretchen Eskew leading this team in draw wins, coming into this game with 11. Now this one will be a ground ball, trying to get picked up. Xavier dishing this one forward. Looks like we'll have a quick violation on Pinnacle, so Xavier will get this one right back. Handling it is number 2, Mia Callahan. Callahan moving up on the right side. Quick guarding from Kazernitz from Pinnacle. Dishing this one right back out to number 10. That's going to be Schubert. She has her first goal of the season tonight. Moving things back and forth is number 8, McClowski. Klowski dishing this one right back out to Schubert. Schubert passing this one right back out to Packer. Packer cutting up on the right side of the fan. She'll try to move forward with it. Packer trying to dish this one up. She'll finally find a teammate. It's going to be Schubert. Schubert back out to Packer. This Xavier team trying to play aggressively here in Pinnacle's own zone. Packer dishes out to the left side. Great deke move. Schubert in control of it now. Switching positions with Packer. Now this will be thrown right back out to Packer. Packer will move along the far end of the fan now. She'll try to get something going for this Xavier team. Once again, 1:55 remaining here in the third quarter of play. Still a decent amount of time left in this one. Pinnacle playing some tight defense now in their own zone. Doing a great job on the far end is Packer. Packer will dish this one right back out to McCloskey. McCloskey will pass this one right back out to Packer. Packer now on the near end. Apologies, that's Schubert. Schubert now trying to maintain solid possession. And Schubert just kind of alternating here on the near end. And she'll move out to the near end of the fan once again. She'll pass this one out to the inside. Amelia Bush in control of it right now. 4 goals on the season, matching her jersey number. 4 goals in this one. Bush charges forward, fires, and just a little outside. Amelia Bush was looking for her 5th. And apologies, it looks like it did sneak in. Amelia Bush finds her 5th goal on the season. And apologies, not her 5th goal on the season, her 5th goal of this game. She's looking for a double hat trick now. Amelia Bush, 5 goals in this one, and now she ties her teammate McKenna Packer for the most goals on this team. And Xavier finds themselves in the double-digit scoring column as they go up 10-3. Great job by Amelia Bush. She was able to find that read on the inside part of the arc, had a great deke move to the left side, did a quick spin move to her right, and was able to find a shot. She took aim, fired away, and Amelia Bush finds herself with her 5th goal. And make that 11 again on the season for Amelia Bush. And Xavier now really finding themselves in great position here. 1 minute and 3 seconds remaining here in the third quarter of play between both these teams. Here's the draw. Opportunity in the air. Xavier tips this one away. Ground ball taken back by Xavier. Xavier moving up with it on the far end. Handling that one is number 15, Hannah Rupert. Rupert now on the far end, trying to put Xavier ahead by 8. 45 seconds remaining. Xavier trying to take their time with this one. Xavier now on the far end of the fan, trying to move things forward. And don't forget, high school lacrosse, if you have a tie, goals matter. And having the most goals at the end of the day is significant for both these teams. So Xavier won't stop at just the 10. They want to have a few more for them this game. Now handling things is going to be number 6, Nina Ritchie. Trying to fire and throw. Schubert had possession of it on the inside crease. Lost it, however. Great defense by Pinnacle. Handling it is Callahan. Callahan on the far end. She'll move along the back end of the crease. She'll try to cut forward. Finds an open teammate on the inside. And almost being able to fire before the buzzer, but not able to get it up is Schubert. And that'll stay the same for the score at least. 10-3 now. Xavier up by 7. And we'll be right back in just a few moments for the last quarter of play between Xavier College Prep and Pinnacle High School Pioneers. And currently the score is 10-3. You're listening to us on South Mountain Lacrosse on YouTube. Hello everybody and welcome back to South Mountain Lacrosse. My name is Kamanakai Jenagabis and joined alongside me is Matt Weisker. He's my camera operator and I will be your play-by-play and color commentator. Tonight, it's been a beautiful one in Arizona here at Pinnacle High School, and both teams have played very physical, very strong, great offense, great defense, great plays all the way around from both these teams, but Xavier has been the better team here tonight at Pinnacle. Both these teams entered with a 2-2 record. Xavier had a little bit of a higher ranking in the rankings just because of their goal differential between Pinnacle, and they have absolutely taken this one away. 10-3 is the score, and so far we've seen great plays here by their number 4 for Xavier, Amelia Bush. She has 5 goals on the night and has officially tied the team leader going into this in goals, McKenna Packer. There's been a great deal of offense here for the Xavier team, and we've seen Pinnacle play really, really well on defense and on offense. They're wanting to get things going here a little bit more in this fourth quarter of play and try to put up a few more goals before the final 12-minute mark hits. Now, getting back to the action. Xavier in Pinnacle's own territory. Amelia Bush has it now on the left side. She'll do a quick little flip behind the back to Packer. Now moving forward with it is going to be number 8. That's going to be McCloskey. McCloskey moving forward. Fires just a little bit high. And that'll go out of bounds. That'll be still awarded to Xavier. They'll say that one hit off of Rain Torrella's goalkeeper stick. And that'll be awarded right back to Xavier. And it looks like a free throw opportunity potentially incoming from Xavier. Move this one on along the backside. Trying to move forward with it. This one gets squandered. Great defense by Pinnacle. Picking this one up is Rain. Torella will try and fire this one forward. And Pinnacle moving forward with it. And there'll be a loose ball. Handled, however, by number 3. That's Addison Karsnitz for Xavier. She'll try to move up on the inside. She takes aim. Fires just a little bit outside. That was just a little bit high on that last throw. Looks like we'll have a violation that was called. And it seemed like that one kind of startled Karsnitz as she kind of took aim and fired away, but it was just a little bit too high over the goalkeeper net. And we'll have a free throw opportunity now for Xavier. And I apologize to some of the listeners. Xavier College Prep's goalkeeper for this game has been Lexi Hoskin. Apparently it's her first game back as well for Xavier, and I apologize about that. And speaking of Xavier, what another goal as they get it to go. 11-3 now for Xavier College Prep, being able to fire away on the free throw opportunity, and they took aim and let it rip. 11-3 now for Xavier. And that's what we've been talking about. That offense is not going to stop as they want to continue to have a bigger goal differential every game they play. They are now 3rd in their own division. They have played great lacrosse here recently. Their last game, resulted in a win against Sale Point. They had a loss, however, against Chandler and Chaparral, where another game for high school varsity is going on over there. And this has been a great battle between both these teams. Xavier's coming out on top. The offense has been the name of the game for the Xavier team. The speed, the physicality, as well as the formation and fundamentals have been on their side here tonight. Pinnacle's done a great job being able to keep up. The defense has been impeccable from both these teams. Pinnacle just needs a little bit more offensive aggressiveness, and this team has the opportunity to still put up a decent amount of goals before the timer strikes 0 here in the fourth quarter of play. Xavier taking it right back, trying to move forward with it. Amelia Bush handling it. She'll lose it. Xavier picking it right back up. And apologies, that's Pinnacle able to take this one forward. Violation, however, Pinnacle will take it right back. Handling it was number 25, Taylor Cotney. Now, a little bit of a high throw. Pinnacle will try to take this one back. Ground ball. Recovered, however, by Pinnacle's Madeline Hunt. Hunt now on the left side, trying to move forward with it at midfield. Battling for it back and forth, and just take a quick violation, and we'll try to move forward. Again, another beautiful night here in Arizona. Again, it's starting to hit that summer weather, and still, it's been a great one here in Arizona. Pinnacle High School has been beautiful here tonight to everybody playing and everybody involved. And here's this one being moved forward. Handling it's now number 10, Sammy Schubert. Schubert now moving forward with it. 1-on-2 opportunity. 2-on-2 with a teammate joined behind her. She's moving forward, tries to cut out to the right side, not able to find anything. Schubert will wait for the rest of her team to move up with her. Lost possession here, and trying to pick this one up will be Pinnacle. Have a violation as looks like Xavier will get this one awarded back to them. And about 9 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of play. And Pinnacle still has a 8-point deficit. Xavier's done a great job throwing on the left side and able to fire it away. And I believe that was Isabella Anchondo able to get that one in. She came off that free throw on the inside part of the crease, had an open lane in front of her, no one around, took a step, pivoted, ripped it like a Beyblade, and fired it top shelf. 8 minutes and 38 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter of play, and Xavier goes up by another goal, 12-3 against Pinnacle. And great offense here by this Xavier's team. They've done a great job being able to read the formationing of this Pinnacle team, and that has been one of the keys as to why this team has gotten so far ahead and as quick as they have. Now we'll get ready for another draw opportunity here at midfield. 8 minutes and 38 seconds remaining. Here's the draw opportunity. This one really high in the air, but Xavier will take it right back. Xavier moving forward with it. Joining company, however, is going to be number 2. That was Gretchen Eskew. Gretchen moving up with it. Xavier trying to play some more aggressive offense here. Packer handling it well. And apologies, that was Schubert. And that'll be a quick violation on Eskew. Now moving forward with it again is Schubert. Schubert trying to cut up on the right side. She'll lose possession of it, but it looks like there was a check on the inside. We'll have a free throw opportunity. Looks like we'll have a yellow card awarded. And I believe that was to number 12, Audrey Stouffer on Pinnacle's side. Huge free throw opportunity here for Xavier. They have the opportunity to extend their lead to double digits. And we'll get ready as it's just taking a brief moment to get everything set here for the free throw opportunity. Looks like Amelia Bush will be taking the free throw. She'll start at the top of the fan. Trying to move forward with it. Cuts out. Bush at the top of the fan, still handling it. She'll dish this one back out to Packer on the far end. Now trying to find something across the middle. Wasn't able to get it to go. Now Schubert. Schubert trying to move up on the inside crease. Can't find anything. Jukes back to her left side. Still can't find anything. Schubert along the right end of the fan again. She'll dish this one right back out to Packer. Now Packer back out. And Callahan gets this one poked away. Picking it back up is Pinnacle. And losing possession of it. Going back and forth with it. And this one would be ruled out of bounds on Pinnacle. Xavier able to maintain possession. 7 minutes and 30 seconds remaining left on the clock. Great defense being played by Pinnacle right now. Moving along the near side. Firing. Short-sticked. Short-handed goal. And firing it away was Xavier. And a beautiful goal puts them ahead by double digits. That was a great goal there. I believe that one was scored by Mia Callahan. She was able to go short-handed on that one. Fired it away. Found the top shelf. She was so close that she was basically almost inside of the goal, but she still was able to get the shot off, and that puts Xavier ahead by 10 against Pinnacle. 7 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of play. Now we'll have a continuing running clock, I believe. Six minutes and 50 seconds remaining. This one up in the air. Trying to take this one away is Pinnacle. Handling it is number 17 for Pinnacle. That's Taya Moore. Moore now moving it forward. She has the opportunity to maybe make something happen for Pinnacle in the late stages of the fourth quarter. 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. We'll have a quick violation here on Xavier. Pinnacle has the opportunity to move forward with it. Getting fouled there was Moore. Now here's a quick dish to the left side. Now trying to handle it is Pinnacle. Pinnacle moving up on the left side of the fan. They'll dish this one back out to Taya. Taya now standing at the top of the fan. Pinnacle still handling it and being in control of it. Hannah Leakey in possession. Leakey spins, moves out to the left side. And Leakey will try to move forward with it. This one gets squandered away. Xavier is able to take it right back. Now here's a 4-on-4 opportunity for Xavier. They're moving up with it real quick. Amelia Bush in control of it at the top of the fan. They're going to take a few steps forward with it. Juke move out to the left side. Lost the possession. And Xavier gets it right back. They'll wait for teammates to join her. Mia Callahan has possession. Callahan right back out to McCluskey. 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here between this one. Now handling it at the top of the fan again is McCloskey. And great spin move here to the right side was Amelia Bush. Amelia Bush cuts up on the left side. Had the opportunity to take a step forward. She decided to move back on it and try to pass this one back out to Packer. Packer wasn't able to handle it, but being able to get it right back is Karsnitz. Now moving up on the left side. Two people in company. Amelia Bush got checked on the inside. No violation called. Bush will pass this one back out to Packer on the back end. Packer tries to cut up on the inside crease. She'll dish this one back out, trying to pull the table out from under her. She's able to do it. She pulled the chair out from the defenseman. I believe that was on Olivia Basula. She was able to move to her left side, threw from her left side, and was able to get it to go. A great play there. And now going up by 11 is Xavier College Prep. A great goal, firing it away. Shorthand on the opposite hand as well. Beautiful goal by Xavier. They were able to just let that one rip. Super hard to do too from your opposite hand. They were able to just kind of get that spin move to work for her in perfection. And Packer was able to find the back of the net. And now Xavier goes up by even more. 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining here at Pinnacle High School. Pinnacle down by 11 now against Xavier College Prep, who's played excellent offense so far this entire game. And we'll have a quick violation. Play will resume once again. Handling this one will be Pinnacle. Pinnacle trying to find a goal here in the late stages of the fourth quarter. Now moving up with it is going to be 17. That's Moore. Moore now on the right side. And now cutting up on the inside of the lane, trying to fire cross body. Can't get it to go. That was number 27, Madeline Sievers, trying to take this shot. And 3 minutes remaining here on the clock. Pinnacle again trying to find at least one more goal here in this one. Trying to cut up the left side, moving on the inside arc. It's going to be number 2, Gretchen Eskew. Quick little dish here out to number 17, Moore. Moore trying to move up on the inside, gets blocked. Good double coverage by Xavier. Moore still can't get anything to go for her. Triple coverage now. She'll get fouled hard on the inside arc. Violation on Xavier. We'll have a free throw opportunity up and coming here for Pinnacle. This is a big moment, too, to add to their goal total as a whole. Still, even if you do lose this game, it is okay because your goals still matter at the end of the day. They want to be able to get as many as they can. Even though there is not too much time left, they still want to make things happen here. Moore will have the free throw opportunity here. Has the potential to get Pinnacle another goal right back. And waiting, whistle off. Taya fires. And she'll find the back of the net. Moore ripped it from the free throw arc, and she was able to get it to go. Snuck it past Lexi Hoskin, and a great opportunity, was able to knock it in. And Pinnacle finds themselves with their 4th goal of the night, scoring a goal in every single quarter of play. Great job. 1:30 remaining here between Pinnacle and Xavier. There's been great offense played on both sides. Pinnacle's defense has looked phenomenal physicality-wise. As for Xavier, they've done a great job playing well, physical, and doing a great job being able to be on their toes 24/7. They've done a great job, too, playing with agility and grace, being able to split lanes between defenders against Pinnacle, and they've done a great job being able to maintain possession on the inside part of the crease, win these draw opportunities, and also find themselves in the perfect spots to score. 55 seconds remaining here in the 4th quarter of play. We'll see if Xavier can try to fire something off here as they have possession once again in Pinnacle zone. Xavier moving along the near end of the field. Moving forward with it, handling it is Callahan. Apologies, that was going to be Karsnitz. Karsnitz will dish this one right back out towards the middle part of Pinnacle's own zone. Here's a dish on the inside. Tries to fire. Overhead shot. Got it to go. Xavier in the final 30 seconds was able to find themselves with another goal opportunity and a snipe and a half from inside the arc. A beautiful shot just ripped there by Claire McCloskey. And Xavier, in the final 30 seconds, were able to find themselves another goal. A great little pick-me-up to end it. And with that, we'll have 2 seconds winding down on the clock. 1, that's the buzzer. And to end it off, Xavier in the final 30 seconds, able to find their 3rd goal on the season, their 3rd win of the season, and a beautiful way to end their night. A 15-4 win, an 11-point win here for this Xavier College Prep team. They've done a great job. Let's just talk about the key players that we saw here tonight real quick before we wrap up. Amelia Bush, the key player to this team, firing in 6 goals, a double hat trick, and taking the lead for the goal scorer lead for her team. She entered this game with McKenna Parker down by 4, and she was able to score 6 here tonight, just getting a 1-goal lead over the top goal getter, McKenna Packer. That was a greatly played out game by Xavier. The offense was there. They were able to read the X's and O's. The formationing was there. The counterattacks were there. They played physical, hard, agile, with grace, and they were able to have great stick control this whole time, being able to deke in between defenders, being able to split lanes, and with pinpoint accuracy on every single one of their shots. Now, heading over to Pinnacle, we saw a lot of good plays by them. They played fundamentally. They were trying to play from the top of the fan. It worked out in their favor. They were trying to get things going more from outside of the arc. It didn't work out in their way. However, Pinnacle was still able to put up 4 goals, and they were still able to play good offense and good defense. Great job from both these teams playing here tonight at Pinnacle High School. Xavier takes another win as they take their 3rd of the season. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in to South Mountain Lacrosse on YouTube. My name's Kamanakai Jenagabis, your play-by-play and color commentator. Join alongside me, camera operator Matt Weisker. We'll see you guys in the next one.